channel. Welcome to my Wonder Cave. Today I just moved my laptop. I didn't just like do a fart, or did I? So today I have a reaction to some Hooked on the Look episodes, in case you couldn't tell from the title. Just before you're thinking like, why is this freak doing random reactions to a show? Well, I was actually on it last year I think, and it was so much fun to do. And what actually reminded me to do some reactions to this was I got a message last week from someone saying that they had been asked to take part on it, and you know, did I have fun? Was it good? Would I recommend it? I said yes. I said I loved it. It was such a fun day, and at the end of the day, because the ones that I'm going to react to are alternative people to normal, average, basic biatch. At the end of the day, you're probably not going to stick with the style they give you, but it's a bit of fun, isn't it? So, on that note, I have me very, very old laptop. I went through Hooked on the Look, no, that's Facebook. I went through Hooked on the Look's YouTube yesterday, and I opened up videos that I am going to react to today. I just went from the thumbnail, and I tried to pick alternative looking ones, because the other ones are like, I don't know, they're just not as interesting to me. I find the alternative ones are like the biggest contrast, and as that's what I did, I just, you know, us oaks gotta stick together. So I'm gonna shuffle across, shuffle. Oh, feel that ground shake. I'm gonna pop the video here, and I'm gonna keep pausing. I'm gonna like react to it, you know, because obviously my opinion matters. I've already done one of these. I actually reacted to someone reacting to my video, so it was like a reaction of a reaction. So I figured I would just jump over the first hurdle and just do a reaction. Someone feel free to react to my reaction, because we could start like a really boring chain that nobody wants to see. So the first one, I went from 98% tattooed to basic. Oh my god, can I do this one? And I hate it. Sorry, you're gonna get a lot of my scabby laugh. So let's start.
So who am I? My name is Amber Luke. I started getting tattooed when I was 16 years old.
Just started, and I am loving the turquoise hair. I used to be a turquoiser. Now I'm a purple or silver, but oh my god, I love it. I love her accent too.
I'm 26 now. I got my eyes tattooed at 22. And that was a bit of a milestone for me. And then I got my tongue split.
I would never get my eyes tattooed, but never say never. Just said it twice. I have been thinking about it. I have been thinking about getting my eyes tattooed purple. But the thing is, like, with everything else on my body, I can cover it up for jobs. And before you're like, go get a job, I have a job, mate. I don't know. I have been thinking about it. I don't think I'd ever do it, because that's, I don't know, that scares me, because when you have your eyeball tattooed, it's not a tattoo, it's injected with ink. But I really like the idea of it.
So this is a demonic version of me. I got her holding a human heart with my mandala forehead. I'm very, very nervous for this day, mainly because of my insecurities of what I looked like with no tattoos.
I feel that deep in me waters, because I'm heavily tattooed. I don't know if I can call myself heavily tattooed now. I was so insecure before I got tattoos, and people look at tattooed people like you're scum, or like, you know, everybody has an opinion about tattooed people, but tattooed people don't care when you're not tattooed. Covering myself in tattoos has made me so much more confident in my own skin, and I understand that's hard for some people to understand. It really is a thing. Covering parts of my body that I don't like with things that I do like has done wonders for me, and obviously not just me. And that pink bikini is so small that I could roll that up as a tampon.
I was bullied a lot in high school and primary school, so my confidence was next to nothing at a very young age. I was very insecure.
That breaks my heart that she said she's very insecure, because she's fucking beautiful.
Through the tattooing, it's definitely allowed me to find who I am.
How freaking gorgeous is she there? Wow. I think she's stunning.
My childhood trauma about being bullied and stuff with no tattoos. It's gonna rock me a little bit.
Hello. Look at you, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Doggy! Sorry. I'm a dog person. I smile at every dog I walk past in the street. And when you've got masks on, it's just me walking past people going like this. I'm I must look crazier than usual.
So what we're going to do first, the pink negates the blue. So you're just going to be stroked for a while, darling.
I bet that is so relaxing, like a full body massage, and then you just open your eyes and you look like Patrick Starfish.
I'm not into tattoos at all, but I come from an era where the only people that had tattoos were not criminals, bikers and sailors.
Do I have an idea of how much I spent? Oh my goodness, my mum just loves to hate me every time I say this number. It's about 130k.
Currency conversion time. Australian dollars to, oh my god, this is so much harder than I thought it'd be, to, why is United Kingdom not on here? Because it's called the pound, Emily, not the United Kingdom money. £70,000. I was expecting a lot more, to be honest. I reckon I've probably spent about 20 grand. Like, it adds up, and I don't spend my money on anything else. Okay, I buy clothes, but this is what I like to spend my money on. It's not hurting anybody. Except my parents. That's a joke. My mum loves me.
How is mum gonna react? She's gonna be very shocked. She's gonna be probably in love. Oh my god, I've got my daughter back. She's supportive of it, but she's not the biggest fan.
I hate that. I hate that. I love that her mum's supportive, but I hate that she said, like, well, I've got my daughter back. I'm gonna be that person, because you're the same person. Tattoos do not change. They don't change you.
Right? So good. Keep breathing. So Amber, you've been a really good sport and we're nearly finished. I know that it's been quite a traumatic experience watching your visual identity erased. You are a beautiful young woman.
We like Susie. Thumbs up for Susie. And my god, I don't think my figure has ever looked like that. I came out of the womb chubby.
Right.
Alright.
Time for your reveal.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this. It doesn't look like her. It doesn't even look like her in her pictures before she got tattooed. Oh, she looks so unhappy. Like, it's breaking my heart a little bit. It's quite sad. I'm gonna press play because I don't like this.
I don't even know how to react. Jesus Christ, I'm so basic. I hate it because it feels like I'm a teenager again. And it's really wigging me out. Like, I really don't like it at all. Alright, get mum.
My mum will probably cry.
It's been a long time since I've seen her clear-skinned, so it's probably going to be a bit of a shock, but I'm looking forward to it.
Come on, Vicky, be nice. Be nice. You've got tattoos, so be nice.
No. Oh my God, you look so different. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Turn around. Oh. Where's my daughter? How do you?
Yes. Oh my god, right. I must be coming on my period because I feel like I'm about to cry. Because she said her mum would be like, I got my daughter back, but her mum actually said, where's my daughter? Don't cry, Emily. You don't even know these people. Have some chocolate. You're not you when you're hungry.
How do you feel?
I feel out of place.
You remind me of what you looked like when you were 16.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
Oh, don't get me emotional, but I like you with tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to you being you with tattoos. Whew.
She just looks so angry. I've probably got chocolate in my teeth now. Amber's just standing there like, I feel really sorry for her because she looks so uncomfortable. I hope that this gives her a bit more confidence in when you scrub it all off and you're like, yes, this is me. Because that's what happened to me when I took my like ungoth clothes off. It was like a, I'm back.
I got makeup on.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. You just look so different. It's been a lovely experience because you don't often get to have that chance to go back in time and see what your daughter may have looked like at this age.
It was shocking. It felt really foreign to me.
I really loved her the way she looked, but I really like the way she looks now, in the present with the tattoos. because I think that's Amber.
The confidence that I've gained from my tattooing and my journey has been immensely supportive. I've found my passion. Get this off me.
I love that the wig is just floating in the pool. I love that. I love that. I think that was really heartwarming. But she looked freaking beautiful, but in my opinion, so much better with the tattoos. It's just so much more individual, and you're not gonna lose her in a crowd, are you? Awesome, thanks Amber. So Swamp Witch to basic. It saddens me that they didn't put bitch on the end of that. Swamp Witch to basic bitch. You ready for number 2? Let's bring it, baby. Oh, I know you. I don't know you. I follow you on TikTok.
Goth. I definitely stick out in town. This was actually a pet of mine and I taxidermied and preserved it myself.
So, I know, because I love dark shit and I love gothy shit, and taxidermy actually really scares me. We rescue ferrets, and we've had loads of ferrets die because when we rescue them, they are usually adults, and we've probably got like 20 ferrets buried in our back garden. That sounds really, really like Stephen King Pet Cemetery. Like, it's just because when we rescue them, they're really old, and when they die, and we've done it for like 10 years, and when they die, they go in the garden. So if we ever move and you buy my house, welcome to the family. I was considering, it sounds really gross, I was actually considering digging up my first ferret that I ever had, and he will be skeletons now, and I was considering getting his skeleton sent off somewhere to have it like framed or put up, but I don't know if because I have him tattooed on my leg, and I don't know if I want to look at his skeleton every day and be like, oh, that's my baby. He used to lay in bed with me and kiss me good morning, and now he's just bones. I don't know, but that made me think of that. I'm loving the green though. The green makeup, I might steal that idea.
My style is DIY swampy goth with a bit of glam. I tend to just stick to green and black.
Beetlejuice! And I freaking love you with green hair.
I don't tend to wear a lot of colour. Definitely avoid yellow. The girls in my town, they all look great and everything, but I just personally wouldn't want to look like everybody else.
I love them. I love their hair so much. I'm now like wanting to spike my fringe up.
I definitely stick out in town. I get funny looks.
Elf ears! Elf ears! So I've never wanted elf ears, but now that I have my hair shaved again, and my ears are like really funny shaped, now I want elf ears.
Today I'm going from standing out in my town to fitting right in. From Swamp Witch to basic biatch.
Fitting in is just boring. Boring. It's better to stand out, be loud, be proud, and live life with no regrets. Cool. That's a lot of clothes. I didn't get that many clothes when I did my episode. Did get to keep them though.
I have a massive forehead, so the idea of that just makes me think that I'd look like an egg. Oh, it's yellow. Yellows and mustard is my literal idea of hell. Oh heavens. Oh no, is that quilted? You're gonna make me into a horse girl, aren't you? Not impressed at all. I am feeling terrified.
So with the yellow striped top and the padded gilet, all she needs is a pair of jodhpurs and she's ready to giddy up. Hi!
So today with Becky, we're going to give her a really fresh, a really glowing, natural makeup.
I've got 13 facial piercings. It's really difficult to do it yourself. It's coming. My first facial piercing was just after my 16th birthday.
Oh, baby Becky is so cute!
I don't take them out, so... Oh god, it feels weird without them.
Right, Becky, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so satisfying. I'm trying to do some really pretty eye makeup, but it's a very heavy coverage, so it's probably not like the normal makeup I would do, but it's looking really great.
Got hooked on the look like they're blonde wigs, don't they? If I didn't know that you got to keep the wig, I'd think they just used... I'm gonna leave it. Continuity. Ignore the shelf. Now I can jiggy without getting stabbed in the shoulder. But yeah, they like their blonde wigs, don't they?
Right now, I'm feeling a weird sense of existential dread.
Give her that bag. She can carry all her hopes and dreams away.
Are you ready, Becky?
No. Yes.
I'm really anxious. I've actually paused it to like keep the suspense because I'm so anxious.
Oh my god. Oh no. I hate it. Like, you've done a good job, but no.
Oh my Gideon. She looks beautiful, but my god. She looks like every other girl in my town. I can't get over that. I wouldn't recognise her at all. Wow, that's insane. For once in my life, I am gobsmacked.
I hate it.
I do too, love.
Bethany's my best friend. I think she'll be mortified.
Becky has looked this way for as long as I can remember. I've never known Becky not be alternate. Becky? Becky, I really know.
It's just crazy how a lot of makeup, because she has tattoos, and clothes can just completely transform someone from swamp witch to basic bitch.
Please don't ever change.
That gilet needs to go in the bin. Fun fact about gilets. I don't even know if that's what they're called. But when I used to work in Primark, we would always have people come in and ask for gillets. So when it got to like autumn, you're like, where are your gillets? Ben and I were playing Resident Evil. And I can't remember what game it was, but one of the characters, or one of the zombies, someone in the game was wearing a gillet. And it became a joke that every time we see bullets in the games, or the, what are you buying? If we want to buy bullets, or we see some bullets, we go, gillets. I have no idea how that came about, but every single time we play Resident Evil, we see bullets, we say, there's some gillets. Never call them bullets.
Please don't ever change. I can't handle seeing you. Neither can I. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
They're so funny. I feel like I've got a friend. I feel like I'm in the room with them. Yeah, she's wearing Uggs. Oh God, what a sad little life I lead.
You look beautiful, but you just don't look like you.
No.
I don't regret anything. I'll always look like this. I'll always look weird.
Life's so much more fun when you look weird. Or so I've been told.
I'll always be rocking face tattoos. I would never dream of getting rid of any of it. It's been really fun. It's been really silly and funny. I'm glad I did it because now I can never do it again.
Exactly! Until in a few years' time when another show approaches you and you're like, why the hell not? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've done like 3 of these. Oh, 2, I think. 2. I've done 2 of these. But she looks a million times better. A million as a swamp witch. She looks beautiful as a basic bitch, but just no. She looks just like everybody else.
I didn't know whether to cry or wet myself. I wasn't doing it was touch and go.
Oh, that was a really good one. That was good. Like, I felt like I had a friend. Okay, last but not least, we have alternative model gets a mum makeover. Okay, let's do this. As a mum myself, I'm gonna be very critical because I know what mums are supposed to look like. I do the school run in my pajamas.
I have 31 tattoos on my face alone. That's not counting my head or my neck.
31 face tattoos alone! There's me sitting there with like my 1, 2, 3, my 4 face tattoos, which you can't even see. There's one here. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so bad. That's my 4 tattoos. And then in walks this model with, yo, I got 31 face tattoos. Hello? Yeah, I'd like to book in for 3 more face tattoos, please.
My style 100% is my life. From alternative style to mom style. It's Karen Blonde.
It's Karen Blonde. It's the return of the blonde wig.
Hi.
I'm so scared. I love their aesthetic. Like the tattoos, the hair. I love it. Bit jealous, to be honest. I find body mods attractive. So to me, she's perfection.
These are like my chokers and everything I wear. Well, this is 100% me and a lifestyle. I grew up with alternative parents, so they never tried to, you know, hinder how I expressed myself.
Same. This is what happens when you grow up with alternative parents. You don't have any boundaries. You get to grow up and be happy and express yourself however you want.
The way I describe my look to everybody is like trap emo. I'm a sucker for anything with studs on it.
Someone give me those spiky shoes, please.
And anything that has a platform.
And I think I just broke my ankle by looking at those high heels.
I have a 2-year-old daughter named Amora. She is literally my twin flame, but way cooler than me.
I would say the same about my 7-year-old daughter, but I'm way cooler than she is. That's a joke. If you've seen her in my videos, you'll know instantly that she's way cooler than I am.
People are shocked when they realize that Amora is really like my offspring. We've had a lot of misconceptions before. I'm the babysitter, I'm the big sister. Most people don't expect a mom, you know, to be walking her 2-year-old with some like platform Buffalo Londons.
This is very, very true. The amount of times we've spoken to people and they didn't, especially when she was younger and they didn't think Violet was our child, people thought I was her sister. I mean, I don't mind that. Or we'd get like, she just doesn't look like you, because I thought she would have her ears pierced. I thought she would have tattoos. Like, mate, she's a kid. She's a kid. I'm not gonna tattoo my kid. People just don't really expect heavily tattooed or pierced people to have children. It's like, we do. We have reproductive organs and we do interlock them.
I've had people come up to me, ask me what my DOC number is.
I don't know what DOC means. I've got no idea. I'm gonna Google it. What's DOC? Doctor. I feel like it's not doctor.
Today I'm going from alternative style to mom style, okay?
I hate to break it to you, but this is mom style. And this is mom style. Just saying.
It's been like 10 years since I originally tattooed my face, so I am really nervous. Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I think anybody in the US knows what a Karen is. Like, super conservative, boring hair, boring clothes, definitely no tattoo showing. This I would probably give to like one of the homeless people around here.
I mean, I wouldn't give a dress like that to homeless people. I'd probably give them blankets, but that's a very Christian lady next door dress. Nothing wrong with that, I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, it's Karen Blonde. This is gonna be awful, like really awful.
I'm so scared. Oh, she's got the clothes on. See, I didn't put the clothes on until after I had my makeup done. But, so you can already get like a little bit of a feel for how it's gonna look. Admittedly, she looks really cute in the dress. But with the tattoos, I love the kind of hardcoreness of tattoos against the softness of pretty dresses. That's why I love 90s grunge, because it was lots of like pretty girly dresses with big stompy boots and rough and ready accessories. Love it.
I am beyond nervous. Partially because now I'm exposed without eyebrows.
I feel that when you've got no eyebrows on, it's a new level of low self-esteem.
So nervous. I'm like, now it's setting in, I'm like, oh my god, my face is gonna be different.
Honey. Do you think you'll be surprised?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm like nervous for real right now.
Yeah.
Get ready. Anticipation. I haven't said it yet, but I actually think it's gonna suit her. Now I can see like the back of her hair with the dress, with a little bit of the dress. I think she's gonna look really pretty, and I'm scared. Oh, I hate those shoes. Sorry, pause it again. I hate that bow. I hate that bow. We're not JoJo Siwa.
Stop! That's not me.
No. I take everything back I said. I take it back. I take it back. No, I hate it. I hate it. I thought she was going to look really, really cute. It doesn't suit her. It doesn't suit her at all. She looks so much older. I really hate it. Get that bow out there. It looks like someone's chucked toilet paper at her head.
This is what I'd look like if I never tattooed my face. I don't know who I am. Oh my god, this is weird. I don't want to look at myself anymore.
I love her attitude though. She's taking it in her stride. She's seeing the funny side of it. Because at the end of the day, if it's not who she is, she can just wipe it off. But you know, maybe she'll like it. Maybe she'll stay like that.
This is weird. I don't want to look at myself anymore. But it's not bad. Like, I look pretty. Just pretty different.
She does look pretty.
These eyebrows are awesome. Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna freak out my best friend and my daughter.
I think it's gonna really mind blow her to see me with no tattoos. She's gonna be like, where'd they go?
So when I did my episode, and I walked downstairs and saw my daughter, I think the first thing my daughter said was, "You're not my mommy." So I'm quite excited to see how like a 2-year-old is gonna react.
I've never not known her without face tattoos. I'm really excited to see what this parallel universe Izzy could be like.
Surprise! Oh my god! What is this? Oh, she doesn't even recognize her. Oh.
She doesn't know what to do. It's me.
That kid is going to be traumatized now. Like, invasion of the body snatchers.
You look like you just baked cookies for like the Christian bake sale.
That is it. That is it. That is it. She's baked a whole batch of Mama's top-notch family recipe cookies for Jesus. It's not a bad thing, but that's what she looks like. She also looks like the type of woman that would secretly poison her husband in very small doses to collect his life insurance.
Where'd my tattoos go? No. You don't know? Can you find them? Where are they?
She found one.
I miss my daughter now. She's at school. She's growing up learning how to get away from me.
It's just a whole different person. Like, I can't accept that this is Izzy. My brain is not good with it yet.
I remember why I have tattoos now. I would not go out like this. I don't think people would talk to me.
Wow. So that's it. That's the end of my reaction to Hooked on the Look episodes. Shuffle back in the middle so I don't break more of my house. This is fun. It's so interesting to see other people's styles, and it's always fun to dress up and have fun and just see what you could look like, because hair and makeup can make a huge difference and can literally transform you. Like, any one of them could have robbed a bank and probably got away with it because they look like a completely different person. It's just so mind-blowing to see that to me. So that was the end of my reaction video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Much love, boobs. Take care of yourself, and most of all, stay weird.